SHODO-O!
Hey guys, welcome to the 21st episode of the SHODO-O podcast. I'm your host, the Frozen Stratos. Here with me today we have
Josh.
It's time for another episode of the podcast. Emphasis on another.
Great. It's Malunis.
I cannot wait for an entire year of that. It's gonna be great.
A year?
It'll
You think
never
you think this will die after a year?
I mean,
You're right. You're right.
I will at least stop sending you MP3s of all of these.
What?
Oh, if you want this one.
I do. Because I like having that crisp quality. I don't know if you checked out last episode, which if you guys haven't, you should. But I stuck it in.
Nice
Anyways.
little plug there.
Yeah.
I spring both those on you.
Yeah, that's right. All right, so guys, we got a whole butt ton of news.
A lot of does.
Yeah, we've got tons of, well, not tons, but like a little bit of Yudo, a little bit of Soto, a little bit of Shodo.
Yeah.
Some for everybody.
All the lines.
Even even a tiny little bit of Chodo or whatever it is. I guess it's Super Motion Ultraman now.
Oh.
What'd you call me?
A Chodo. What do you want? So we've got a little bit of everything here. So Josh. Oh,
Hi.
and we've also got some other topics that we'll talk about later because it's sort of on the fly. We'll see what happens. Follow up and maybe get some chicken dinners, guys. So yeah, first up, Josh, since you were the one that found it and brought it to us, why don't you give us the Yudo news?
Oh, okay. So the Yudo news. So we know that I believe it's an August release, if I'm not mistaken. We are getting.
I'm looking at it now, and I don't see anything. It's not a very good picture.
I think
Just good
before it was in August. I think. But we are getting our
Fair
second
enough.
set of Yudo figures for Ryusoulger. We had already seen before that we were getting Ryusoulger Gold. They showed that off I think a month ago at this point with his Biri armor.
Yeah.
So we knew that they were going to be doing the armors, which we all kind of figured they would have. But thanks to some catalog, I think it might have been Telebukun, we got to see the entire lineup of Set 2, so they'll probably be doing more updates to show them off in better detail.
Yeah, thankfully someone took a picture of it.
Right.
While and then cropped down the entire thing and then shrunk the image and then uploaded it to Twitter.
I mean, that, classic magazine scans, right?
Of course, yeah. This is so clear.
Yeah. I mean,
To be fair, this is clearer than most magazine scans, quote-unquote scans.
That's fair. That's definitely fair. But yeah, basically it just kind of shows off the entire set 2. I think it was, I can't remember off the top of my head because I don't have the picture.
Yep.
Was it 5 boxes or 6?
I think
It
it's
is
7.
It is.
Oh, really?
Yep.
Yeah,
that's
7.
That's
Okay.
Ryusoul Red, Ryusoul Gold, the Mera Soul, which is the Dime Volcano armor.
Yep.
Biri Soul, which is the Ryusoul Gold armor, and Gaisorg,
Say my name, Billy.
Billy the Rod,
Billy Zorod.
and Gaisorg,
Ryusoulger, whatever.
Well, it's Guy and Zord because it's in 2 sets.
There you go. That's fair. So one set is Guy, one set is Zol.
Yeah.
and then 3 whatever these Ryusoul armors were called.
Right.
Yeah.
I have no idea which one is which because I never bothered to memorize the list of Ryusouls.
That's fair.
So,
So
I mean, I'm happy we're
the
getting them,
breakdown of these armors kind of clues us into how the armor is gonna work on the figure. Because what I had said.
Well, one thing that
earlier-
I am interested in is because we know because of future toy catalogs that we're getting enough armors for the whole team to use this. But I am wondering how that's going to work because we know that the it's an armor that hasn't shown up yet to be fair. But when it does, the catalog shows both Ryusoul Red and Ryusoul Pink using it.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know for sure, but aren't the female figures a little different molds?
Yeah, they are, but I think
would you say it's different in the sense that it's just slimmer, which means it technically could still wear the armor?
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
So it would still work. Okay.
Yeah. But like looking at the first two sets here, the two armors, it includes separate hands. So that's I feel like that's how they're not gonna like peg in like I thought they were gonna earlier. They might peg into the hand socket as opposed to like the arm hole.
So it's a drive armor situation. Yeah,
something like that. And I had said erroneously earlier, and I think I corrected myself, but if I haven't, the pegs should be the same, like across the releases. Like the first release did have the arm pegs. I just didn't know it. And
so,
I was
they were planning for this basically.
Yeah, they were. And I thought that they were gonna have difficulty putting the armor around the hand, like. But here it just seems they're swapping out the hands, and that's just how they're gonna do it, which is fine.
Is there anything in the armors that it makes it only work for a certain color, or do you think swapping will be just fine?
I mean, I think the hands, by virtue of being molded like that, like they have.
Yeah, I was gonna say, theoretically the hands wouldn't match, but that's if you were going with completely show accurate colors.
Gotcha.
Yeah, and like
because
you know,
I know the scans showed that in the future the Biri will be used by green, and the orange one, I already forgot the name of it, will be for blue.
Well, the hands are already wrong here because it should be silver on the left hand and it's just orange.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying is they're basically making use of the fact that it's not perfectly accurate.
Yeah,
gotcha.
So there's just some mush.
That's understandable.
In that. So yeah, it's a neat set though. I'm more excited for this than I thought I'd be.
It's nice that they're doing every release of Red too, just to have that.
I imagine they'll probably do that if they do a third wave and include more of those Ryusoul armors.
Yeah, that makes sense. A third wave would probably be more armors because we're gonna get at least 4 more, and then Ryusoul Red has like his big power up to do as well. So,
so do you think we'll get another standard Ryusoul Red or just that power up red?
I think
completely remolded.
I think the power up's different enough that we're gonna get. Oh no, it definitely is different enough to get a whole figure.
Okay.
I was about to say, depends on how much of the body is actually being changed.
Yeah.
Unless it depends on when everything debuts, but it's more than likely that a set 3 would just be Max Ryusoul Red. The other make bigger armors and then more like the basic Ryusoul armors that we have.
Mm-hmm.
So,
right.
But the Gaisolg figure, I think it looks really cool though.
Yeah, definitely.
Gaisolg looks pretty cool too.
Yeah. All right, so cool. Next up, we've got just some things to clean up from, I guess, last week. The only real thing on the Super Motion like Ultraman stuff is that the Twitter had posted something about like they're gonna be putting some new prototypes on exhibit at the Wonder Festival on the 28th, which at the time of this recording is tomorrow, but it was Sunday, so you'll be listening to this Monday, hopefully. That was yesterday. Actually, if you're in the future, that must have been years from now.
Or if you're in Japan, it's right now.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Japan time.
Yeah. Japan no Sekai. So, that information may or may not be coming soon. It definitely won't be in this podcast episode. Probably in the next. So, maybe look forward to that. We don't know how Ultraman works. So, temper your expectations. Yeah. All right. So, let's sort of dive into you know what? I'll just get Shodo out of the way.
Yeah,
We'll end.
That makes sense to me.
Yeah, we'll end on SHODO, because Shodo's like, hey, we just have SHODO-O Wave 2. And, like, don't... it's so good.
Was there... did we know about any of these before? I can't remember.
I feel like we knew about them, yes. Maybe...
Okay.
Maybe by name.
Yeah.
Okay. Because these were voted on.
Yeah. So, I'm surprised Apollogeist was one of the ones that was voted highest.
Didn't he just get a Shodo figure recently?
Not recently. That was like the very first wave of Shodo versus.
Yeah. I know he existed at some point. I'm not very well versed in my Shodo knowledge. I've never really followed that line.
Oh, that's fine.
I pretty much whenever I see like a double post of the night, like where they do like a Shodo and a Shodo update, I'm like, oh, Shodo, and I just completely ignore the Shodo one.
Yeah,
I didn't know there was one until I saw the Twitter.
Yep.
Last night I even said, oh hey, we might even be getting a Shodo tomorrow. I was right.
Yeah, you're right. You did call that completely.
Yeah, because like it had been a while. And I feel like they were being pretty silent, and if SHODO isn't gonna like come in with the heavy hitters, then Shodo might. Mm-hmm. And really, it's not too heavy hitter of a post, but we did get we got what's his face, Oja.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And he's coming with his staff, which is a snake stick.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then Ryuga, surprising... Well, I don't know if it's surprising.
I mean, it's pretty much just a repaint, so it's not...
Yeah. He's coming with the whole dragon.
Yeah, Drag Blacker, that's awesome.
Yeah, like, that's what I was surprised by. I wasn't surprised by Ryuga himself, because I was sure that was going to be
I kind of want to get the Ryuga figure, to be honest, because that's always been one of my favorite rider suits.
Nice, yeah. I mean, I'd sell you my extra, but I already sold it to Will, so. So this, the Drag Rider, no, I don't know what's he called when he's not Drag Rider?
Drag Blacker.
Really? Are you kidding me?
No, I'm serious. That's what it's called.
That's the dumbest thing I've ever heard, but okay. Okay. Alright, cool. I'm discovering this for the first time today. Wow, okay. That really knocked me off my horse. I don't know what I was saying. That's really dumb. I'm sorry. I'm surprised
that's
because...
literally it.
Well, I'm surprised because when he came in the other set,
mm-hmm.
It was just Ryuki, Blank Ryuki, and Knight. Yeah. So it was like, 3 figures, but they were all pretty much the same base mold. Right. But here, it's like, we've got Ryuga and Oja, but we also have...
Horse Orphanage.
Yeah, Horse Orphanage.
So is this Ryuga figure going to use the Ryuki mold, then?
Yeah,
it's
exactly the same design.
Right.
Yeah, I'm sure it is.
The only thing that's different is the dragon on his head.
Oh, is that different?
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah. It's got a kind of a flame to it.
Oh, to show that he's evil.
Edgy.
Exactly. But besides that, he is just a repaint.
No, edgy is in the next post that we're talking about.
That's right.
So, it looks like... Ohs! It looks like a lot of the paint... Looks like a lot of the paint for the Horse Orphanage, it just went on to everyone else because he's got nothing to be painted.
I loved your post about that. You're like, look at all the paint.
on the belt buckle.
Yeah, the buckle and his mohawk. So much paint.
Oh, yep, I didn't see the mohawk. You're right, that changes everything.
Oh, yeah, totally.
I mean, I'm sure SHODO loved this figure because they're like, the prototype, and it's done. Like... I mean, basically.
Yeah, but I love this because Fies is one of my favorite. I don't know about the shows, but the suits, everything about the suits, I love. So I'm glad to get.
I was about to disagree with you, but we're on the same page.
Oh yeah. Show's a mess, but
you gotta love that Feist, huh?
Oh, love Feist.
Feist City.
Yeah. But yeah, I'm hoping we get some more Orphanox later. I don't know how hard it is to mold something like this, because, like, man, that detail is incredible.
Yeah.
How do we add joints to this?
No, yeah, I think
I'm
they did
ready
a
to
great
see
job
this thing
with
in
it.
action. Mm-hmm.
The only thing, I seem to remember bringing this up before, the only thing that's missing is maybe a little bit of airbrush.
Yeah.
You know, just kind of make it less like a great prototype, basically.
Yeah. But, I mean...
Hey, they painted
same
the
time-
mohawk. What else could you want?
At the same time, it's doing a good job.
Yeah.
It
Oh,
definitely
wait,
is.
they even painted the Leo eyes.
Did they?
Mm-hmm.
Wow. That's impressive.
Leo eyes?
Oh, yeah, you're right, they did.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Leo eyes. Okay. Hey, Apollogeist is here again.
Cool.
It looks like his...
My favorite Decade villain.
It looks like his shield is slightly different as well. I'd have to dig mine out. Actually,
I love his shotgun.
Yeah.
The fact that he's
great.
carrying what is essentially a shotgun is very fun to me.
I mean, yeah, he's a very classic Showa villain, so.
Hold on, it might be right here.
While Corey is digging around, I was going to say, small observation with Decade. When I was trying to come up with what is the main villain of each series, I just realized Narutaki is the closest thing Decade has to an original character for a villain.
That's fair. You're right.
Guys, I didn't find it. I think it's stowed away elsewhere.
Hooray!
Oh, no.
Oh, wait, no, hold on.
Plot twist.
Oh, my plot has been twisted. This is a...
Oh, no.
This is a daunting box. Never mind. Just pretend I have them in my hand, because you're probably already doing that anyway. It's an audio thing.
Oh, I'm not
so I don't
pretending.
know
I'm
why I
listening
would
to
dig
your
them out.
pain.
That's fair. Yeah, just pretend I have them in my hand. Look, it's so good, the figure. Yeah.
Amazing.
Gasp. But you can change his hands in this one. The only other things you could change his hands in for the other one was like a hand that was permanently attached to a gun handle, which you then put the gun on top of the hand.
Sounds
handle.
about right.
And then
That's
a
interesting.
a hand that had the handle for the spinny death shield, like little, and then it had like two horrible pegs to peg in the shield. The
So
barely
let's
fit.
hope they improve that.
Yeah, I'm hoping they do. So, yeah, already. It's a cool design. I'll be getting this, obviously. Like,
Oh, so you're getting the box of 10 or whatever?
I mean, that's the only way it comes.
If you happen to end up with a spare Horse Orphanock, let me know.
Yeah, all right. I won't
might-
let that Orphanock be an orphan.
I do kind of want a Ryuga. I might have to track that down.
Okay. Hey, man, I'll see what extras I end up with. So,
Yeah.
yeah, cool.
All right.
Yeah.
Awesome.
That's Shodo.
SHODO!
Solo! Hey, Malunis, you know more Japanese than us. Why don't you tell us about this? Because,
Yeah, tell us
Feels
about
like
his
that's
tell us
more
about his
accurate.
criminal record.
yeah, tell us about his dismay.
Well, one of the things I'm very good at is pretending I know Japanese. So, let's see. Follow up to last week, as we explained, there were certain expectations of what would be revealed. He knew that. He apologized in advance, and then proceeded to show...
Apologized.
We-
Apologize.
Wow, that was painful.
That was... It hurt coming out.
Yeah.
Because you're too late.
That it hurt to come out. It hurt to hear it. Wow.
Oh, wait, hold on. I just got it. I just got what Malunis said. Great. I'm not the only culprit here with a criminal record.
So, follow up to last. I'm not
Sorry.
starting over. I'm not starting over. Basically, without saying it directly, he basically apologized for not revealing an Aqua, instead revealing a pretty underwhelming figure.
Yeah. Well, not only, again, I will maintain, not only underwhelming, but also something I have to army build. Like, it's a 1-2 punch of, you didn't want it, but now you want all of them.
I mean, I still stand by the fact that I'm happy that figure exists. It's just...
Should have been a set.
Yeah.
Definitely.
SHODO Kamen Rider Zio Ride Kashin.
I mean, I'm not even... I wouldn't even have been opposed if they wanted to throw it in with, like, some kind of another rider or something.
Mm-hmm.
That wouldn't have been the worst.
Yeah. That would have kind of made sense.
Yeah.
But anyway, he apologized for that profusely last week by revealing all of Ride 11 and then O's.
Right.
Yeah.
And this week, he then proceeded to kind of admit... The way he puts it is kind of weird. It's like he said, the conviction of Kashin, or the Kashin on my criminal record. Something to that effect. And then says, because of this, here's what to expect in August. And it's basically just... this week we're doing a SHODO reveal. This week we're also doing a SHODO reveal. It's basically just Ride 11, I think.
Yeah.
And he also puts out, I'm just letting you know so that you don't get too high of an expectation, but still look forward to it.
But, like, hold on. Like, he's just saying what we already expect out of a SHODO post.
Right.
Like...
I mean, to be fair, I still think there is, because if you look, if you look at the dates where they say, like, what we're getting, what's, whatever. So, they say August 4th is new information, which would be...
Because, like, some of it translates to an information ban.
Yeah, that's basically saying, we're now lifting the ban on revealing this information or whatever.
Gotcha.
Ban isn't the right word.
One thing I find interesting...
It's basically saying, we're now allowed to talk about this.
Okay.
Fair.
All right.
One thing I find interesting is the fact that it shows three weekends of new information and 1 weekend of not new information. But unless each weekend was one of the other figures of set 11, so like Mir Geo, and then 1 weekend was the Ryuki Decade and one was the Phai's Decade. But I kind of feel like the Phai's and Ryuki Decades would be together because they're so similar.
Right.
So maybe there is still a week of new information that we don't actually know about yet.
Maybe, but just to kind of bat away this expectation, he also says they will reveal Kamen Rider 01 stuff on the debut of episode 1.
Which is fine. That's fine.
He's basically saying, just because we're revealing SHODO stuff in August doesn't mean it's going to be 01 related.
Right, okay. It's good to know where we stand.
Damage control, basically.
Yeah. No, I get it. And,
also, I mean, not that we were, expecting it to not continue, but that does confirm that we're getting SHODO 01.
Right, okay. Yeah.
Because technically we never got anything.
I understand. No, I understand.
Yeah.
I was gonna put a huge, well, actually, on this, but it's kind of unnecessary, because I think, we're gonna see SHODO 01. I think what he said specifically was, we will reveal 01 candy toy products.
Ah.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
Okay.
So SHODO, basically.
But yeah, I think it's...
Well,
SHODO... I was going to say, well, actually...
Well,
yeah. But what I was going to say is, I felt like bringing that up, but I think it goes without saying, 01 SHODO is going to happen, because SHODO is selling really well.
Right.
Yeah, and I feel like they would have made it a big to-do if they were actually canceling SHODO.
Oh, yeah.
Right.
So.
And it would also make everyone go, what are you doing?
Right. Exactly.
Not giving us Aqua. That's their way of getting out of Aqua, by canceling the whole line.
That they're like, well, we failed. We're done.
Yeah. But I do.
Well,
I mean, I'm going to title this episode "We're Sorry, G-Man," because he feels. I bet he feels so bad. We're not mad at him.
No. Yeah.
No. We're just sorely disappointed.
I'm not
and
even
it's our
mad. I'm
fault.
just disappointed.
Yeah.
G's redemption episode.
Yeah. Well, it's not his redemption. It's not his fault.
No, yeah,
it's okay,
not...
man. We love you.
You just give us the information. You don't make the figures.
Yeah.
Such a wild turnaround from last week's episode.
Yeah, I mean, it really is. But one thing that's interesting is I wonder what the August 11th not new information post will be.
It's weird. Is it the thing that says... Yeah, okay.
Shouldn't that be the recap? Like the yearly recap?
I was thinking, could it be the SHODO plus 2 about to release breakdown?
Let me see if I can get this into Google Translate. Is there something different about the text? Oh yeah, there is. Well, what I was also going to say is August 11th has some other text on it too that new information ban lifted that is not SHODO related.
Oh, okay.
And it's weird how it translates because it says is a simple and changing ball product. I don't know maybe that's capsule. I don't know.
Yeah, it's confusing.
But regardless, he says that it's a simple product, so I'm sorry if you expect too much, but it's still a good product.
Okay.
Basically something that's not SHODO related that they want to show off.
So do we think that we're going to get information in August about the Geo movie stuff, or...
I don't know. I think when they finish up whatever production they have, then they'll tell us, because they might not even have a plan of how they're going to release it yet. It's fair. Just all dependent on when they finish. Release
what? I didn't catch what Josh said.
Oh, the movie stuff.
Yeah. So I feel like it's when it releases, it's all dependent on when they finish it, and when they release it is dependent on how they're gonna release it.
Because I mean, to be honest, I was kind of expecting a prototype picture of at least maybe Oma form tonight, since the movie just came out.
Mm-hmm.
I thought maybe we'd get something.
Again, but I'm thinking if something isn't done, if they don't know what they want to do about the release yet, then they're not gonna show us because they don't want to, I guess, go too far out of order or show something that
that's too far away or something.
Not too far away, but that technically might not happen yet.
That's fair.
We kind of know that they're coming, but
well, I mean, they still were pretty vague with that.
There may be complications that won't allow it forward. They don't want to put anything in stone yet.
Two things I want to kind of put out there. Recently, I've been kind of working through my backlog of these posts for the Tokusatsu Network. Two things that I learned kind of looking back on older posts. One is that when they revealed Ride Plus 2, he specifically said, we're kind of revealing this sooner than we expected because of fan demand. So there is a possibility that could happen.
That's true.
The other thing that I learned from looking back was, I can't believe I missed this with the Woz Ginga kind of reveal. They were talking about the cape being made of PVC.
Yeah.
There's actually kind of a fun story to it where they basically just go into the difference between PVC and ABS plastic and how when you need to make something out of PVC, you have to make a completely separate mold for it. That's separate from the hard plastics. And he specifically says making a mold like this, a whole separate mold like this, is millions of yen. And then it goes on to say, Woz's cape is worth millions of yen. But yeah, because of that, I'm thinking they went out their way to figure out how to make a PVC cape. So I'm looking at the movie writers going, these guys are covered in, or at least two of them are covered in trash capes.
Well, actually, it's interesting that Malunis brings it up because that's actually a perfect way to segue into what I was mentioning before the podcast. I have not. I don't really know if this. I don't know how, because I know I'm trying to avoid spoilers for Corey, which is really difficult because there's a lot of things I want to talk about.
I'm sorry,
but I have read that the post-credit scene of the film is like the 01 cameo. And in it, he's fighting Trash Bag Rider.
Jaundice.
Yes, that guy. But he's trash bagless.
Ah.
So I have not seen a
He
picture.
took out his trash.
You're right. He took the trash out. Because apparently I read that it's like he's fighting 01 without like the trash cape, and then 01 turns into the Flying Falcon form. So I don't know what that looks like. I'm assuming it's just the suit without like the cape trash bag piece.
Yeah.
So I'm guessing SHODO. What I was talking about, what I was going to bring up was, would SHODO be able to make that removable? I'm sure they would. But yeah, I just thought that was an interesting piece of information.
Yeah, I guess I'm gonna have to get 2 trash bag wazers.
I don't know. I'm still trying to avoid spoilers a little bit, but I don't know exactly what causes that problem. I don't know why he loses it. I do know.
It got hot. It's summer.
It's possible.
A summer movie.
I do know. At one point in the film, one of the other movie writers uses the J ride watch that he has.
Mm-hmm.
So it's possible that he maybe loses that ride watch, and then that causes him to lose the trash bag for whatever reason. I don't know why. I don't know if that makes any sense, but
no, Toku logic.
Maybe,
it does make sense.
Yeah, it does.
This is live action anime, so maybe it's just his weighted training gear.
That's true.
Possible.
Yeah. Can I also just give a shameless plug because we're talking about the movie?
Sure.
One of my friends from the Tokusatsu Network on YouTube, his YouTube channel is called Lost in Tokusatsu.
Yeah, that's
he lives
what
in Japan right now.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yep. Oh yeah. He posted a 30-minute video basically just talking about the Ryusoulger and Zio movies.
Yeah, that's right.
Kind of giving a play-by-play.
Yeah, thank you for plugging that, because that's where
spoilers.
this information came from.
Nice.
It came from his half-hour video, and also he did a thread with a hashtag, so you could just mute the hashtag if you wanted to. He did a thread about everything plot-wise for both movies, and then his video was basically him reading that thread and then giving additional thoughts and other pieces of little information.
Yeah. He also said that Zonji's looks much better without a cloak.
Yes. Huh. So I just thought that was an interesting thing to point out that SHODO could implement.
Mm-hmm. Cool, yeah. And that's it. So that's not all for SHODO, is it? Malunis?
Corey just disappeared.
What did you say?
He just
I
disappeared.
disappeared? Oh no.
You here?
Am I back?
Oh no. Corey.
Oh no. My internet, it's being Comcastic.
Oh no.
Oh no. Am I back?
Yeah, nice.
Okay,
kinda.
Cool. Oh. Well, hey.
Yes. Yeah, you're alive.
While my internet's dying, why don't you tell us about what else is in that post?
Okay.
Ooh, so anyway.
Well, real quick before we talk about, if we're gonna talk about O's, I do want to say real quick, another Geo is what they showed off. Prime
Oh, right.
Oh, yeah.
They showed off.
Him?
I mean, we got to see a picture of him last week when they revealed the whole set, but this one was another Geo full breakdown.
Yeah, and I have the opening to the podcast with another in the title. I completely forgot that. It's your boy, another Zio.
It looks fantastic. I think it looks really good.
Yeah, that off-white.
Yeah, I think they captured it perfectly. I like, not that I thought it wouldn't, but I do like that his double sword staff can separate into the 2 individual swords.
Yeah.
I mean, I thought it would. I thought it would, but it's still nice to see. And
using SHODO logic, it can do it easily.
Right. Yeah, I think it looks great. I like that his ride watch holders look like they're painted on.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I just think
he's got 3 different shades of silver, according to this post.
Yeah. Which I kind of see it. I mean, it's kind of minor, so it's a little hard to tell. But
I mean, these are the same guys that made us put slightly different black stickers over the Black Hazard forms. So I'm not surprised that they went all the way out of their way to give us three different types
for
of
accuracy.
You're right.
Metallic, silver, and gunmetal.
And I mean, I know it's because it's sticker detail, but that head looks really good.
Yeah, it does. Because usually when it's a curved piece, you get those slits in the side, but here I don't see too many.
Yeah.
So
I think I just love the way that this looks. I really need to track this down. And I love the picture with him posed with the another riders.
I'm glad that he turned out as well as he did, considering it's a different wave.
Yeah.
Type.
Right. But he fits perfectly, I think. So.
Well, I guess he's got the better deal because he's like two different boxes.
Yeah, I mean,
still.
Well, I mean, to be fair, the price of the regular Another Riders is just the price of two boxes put together.
Yeah, or like a little bit extra, but just about the same.
So it's basically the same cost, but I think it looks perfect. I have really no complaints with it. So
yeah, I'm into it.
Yeah. But,
nice.
I mean, I am a little bit biased because Another Geo has always been one of my favorite Another Rider designs, but I just think they did a fantastic job.
He's not one of my favorite designs, but he is one of my favorite ideas.
That's fair.
Yeah. Clever idea with the suit color being like the opposite of Zeo.
Right, right.
Yeah.
Well, I just love that. I just always like the head design. I just think it's creepy enough that I really like it.
Yeah, it's very Nemesis-esque.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, that's actually my least favorite part because it looks so disgusting.
It's the eyes, honestly.
No, I understand. I'm just not a fan. Yeah, the eyes. And it has no lips, so he's always smiling. Like, he got his teeth out. Oh my god. Anyway.
But what I was also going to say was, I have not really been collecting the extra stuff apart from Ride Plus because you gotta have Ride Plus.
Yeah, you gotta have Ride Plus.
You gotta.
Sorry, Josh. I just, as soon as I said that, I just paused Anyway. So that being said, it's kind of cool that I get to experience this because I'm collecting Ride 11.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
So I just get to have another rider.
I'm definitely tracking this down. I need it for the Another Rider collection. That's the one collection I really, really want to complete.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think you'll have a big problem.
Oh yeah, no, I'm not worried. I'm not worried about it. I just, I'm just looking forward to having it.
And the price will be generally cheaper.
That's true. Yeah.
So, not bad. Not a bad break.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey.
So's.
Oh, so finally.
You went there.
Finally.
So we learned about this last week. SHODO Chronicle Kamen Rider OOs is a thing that's happening.
Yes, it is.
You're darn right.
The data theft bust, I believe people translate it. Toot beep beep.
Toot beep beep. Gonna steal your data.
Oh, wait a minute. I just realized.
Steal your coins.
I just realized I scrolled down to the very bottom of the post, and it says that next week's update will be a in-depth look at Ginga and Hatari.
Oh yeah.
Oh, nice.
Oh, Josh.
Hi.
You just retweeted the Shodo or Chodo or Super Motion Ultraman stuff.
Oh, I did?
You did.
Oh.
What do you mean, oh, I did?
I was looking at the rider stuff in that picture.
There is rider stuff in that picture. This will be linked in the description as well. Oh my god.
What?
Whoa!
I did a thing.
Hey,
Wait.
I guess breaking news. Not on the streets. Here, let me retweet it on the Soda Pop account.
What happened?
So we get Supermotion Ultraman release of an Ultraman that I have no idea who is.
I don't know anything about Ultraman, really. I'm really bad at that.
Yeah, me too. Oh, but apparently Josh knows the names of all the Ultraman that are going to be in that new YouTube series.
Shut up.
Good on you, Josh. The easiest names to remember.
I feel so stupid that, I never realized, the X and the V and the orb and stuff on their chests.
Oh my god.
I'm trying to see what this is now.
I retweeted on... Oh, wait. There it is. Now I retweeted it on the account.
Did you?
So yeah, it's one of the Ultramen. I'm sure someone will tell us who this is.
Let me get to the profile. Pulling it up now.
Okay.
I have retweets disabled because otherwise I would have way too many things in my feed.
Oh no, that's fair.
Kamen Writer is entitled.
What? No, it's a Figzoku blog entry.
Hmm.
I'm gonna look through this blog entry because Twitter only shows 4 pictures. There might be more. Oh, sweet! Oh, sweet! It's the...
Swoot!
Ohs!
You said that so weird.
You just said, "Oh, swoot!"
Josh, put it on the shirt list.
Oh my god. Thank you for that.
You're welcome, Josh. So there's this line of figures, this candy toy figures that has been teased at constantly. I forgot the name of it, but it has like
Good job, Corey.
a robot lion situation as its main sort of its flagship quote character, and like a ton of other different Metabot looking things. Like
That's relevant to my interests.
yeah, no, they've been teasing it on the blog, and I've been meaning to bring it up to you guys if we wanted to add it to this show, because I really like these and I'm getting them. They have the first wave up, and it'll be, again, linked in the description down below. It'll be up. I forgot the name of it. I'm sure I could look it up. Hold on. Looking it up. Slowly getting there. It's happening.
Are you sure?
I'm leaving all of this in.
I can. Oh, great.
Yeah. What
Well,
is
I
it?
tried to find which. I tried to find which.
Gear.
I tried to find which Ultraman it was, and then I gave up because it wasn't any of the ones that I knew their names of. I was like,
it's
wait, I didn't try this one.
it's. Oh my god!
Don't tell me. I don't want to know. You're not allowed to
Okay.
report on it until I figure it out.
Fine. So the first bit of these is Anima Gear.
Wait,
This
is it? Wait. Is it Mebius?
I don't know.
Maybe it's
Oh
not.
God.
Wait, I think it is Mebius. Wait,
Uh,
I did it. It's Mebius. I'm
good job, Josh.
I'm pretty sure.
Wow, you got one, and it didn't even have his name on it.
It probably has it written in some weird language, and I don't know.
Yeah, Japanese. No,
Or maybe it's written in shape language, because I obviously can't read. I can't tell V's and X's and stuff. So
right, of course. Hey, so we got a bunch of Anima Gear stuff right out the gate. If anyone cares, I love these things. Oh man, there's a wolf with a shuriken on its back, and little raptors and or tyrannosauruses with cannons on their back. This is dope.
Nice.
Oh, this is so cool. Oh, and a bee-looking dude. Oh, this is dope. Guys, I'm so glad I bought this. Or I pre-ordered this. Huh?
Is this like a lobster?
I
The
believe
third one?
so. Yeah, lobster.
You
He's got the little mustache.
you sound so
situation. Yeah.
It looks a little bit more like a spaceship than a lobster.
Mm-hmm. Well, it's got the little lobster mustache, so yeah, and the trademark lobster cannons.
Yes.
Yeah. But all of these, like,
you gotta have your trademark
basically...
lobster cannons.
Of course. Lobster canyon.
Yeah.
A canyon filled with lobsters.
I tried to stop myself, but it was too late.
Why do you think people go to the Grand Canyon? They always get lobsters.
Lobster Canyon is definitely like a seafood place.
I'm gonna
of course.
quit.
So yeah, Anime Gear looks dope, and I'm so excited for these. They all have like this underlying like inner frame, to use Gundam terminology. They all have a similar inner frame that they also riff off of and make animals out of.
Yeah, that's pretty clever.
Yeah,
like I'm looking at the bird one. It's basically using the legs as wings.
Yeah, like initially I was like, I pre-ordered it, but maybe I don't want it because the first wave's the first wave had a blue and a green version of the same beetle looking dude, but like these next few waves are like amping it up. With tons of
so those are identical. Yeah, I'm looking at them now.
Yeah,
I like the blue one.
The what?
I like the blue one.
The blue one. Oh, the blue beetle.
Yeah. That is extreme Metabots in a way that I'm into.
Right. So yeah, this stuff is so cool. But hey, that's not SHODO. You know what it is? In-hand images of SHODO Chronicle Den-O 2. And there's only one picture of it.
Wait, where's that at?
Below the Anime Gear stuff.
Oh.
Come on, Josh.
I'm sorry.
It literally has a sign that says SHODO Chronicle in English.
I failed.
Head back to the Lobster Canyon. And like if you look at the display, it displays just the base body as platform as part of the wave. Like
he's trying.
Like, are we to assume that is what we're getting as our platform? Like, we're not going to get any others?
Yes.
Probably.
Fine.
It's not fine, though.
Fine. No, it's not. It never will be. That's stupid.
I just don't understand why they couldn't give us the chest plate for that. That's so easy.
Right?
I wonder, because, like, there is a precedent for them to say, we listened to the people who wanted it, so maybe SHODO Chronicle Den-O 3?
What?
Well, like, I just want them to get into secondary riders, or at the very least with this set, I want new Den-O.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
yeah,
there's no reason why he shouldn't be here.
That seems like a perfect Wave 3, if they do a Wave 3, I don't know.
I just don't understand why liner form and climax form are basically in the exact same pose. They could have done them a little bit differently.
Like, one's in Ore Sanjo pose, the other one is in like I'm scared to slash this sword.
I was about to say, that's the difference, is one has 80% more fear.
Yeah.
It's fair.
That's about it. Alright, and then we get another looks at the shodo-x 6?
I still am like, I mean, I see it in the background they have the SHODO-O, or SHODO-O. I still like want
if the picture under it has the full SHODO-O.
Yeah. I like just kind of want to buy some another Agitos just to be safe.
I'm so sure you do.
Because I don't know if they'll release that, and also you kind of can army build those because they are multiple in the show anyway.
Right.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, that's true. I do. I mean, like, I'm laughing at Josh for it, but I am attempting to army build these because why wouldn't I?
If they do make a Zeo, another Agito, then you can just consider this the start of your Go Rider collection.
That's true.
Okay.
That's fair.
That's true. Yeah. But again, like Josh was saying, even if I have this, there's a swarm, so
right.
You really can't go wrong.
Yeah. Either it's the only another Agito we get, which I mean, it's not accurate to the Geo version, so I hope it's not. But also the only thing you really need for the like armies is the head. So, but I don't know what you would put that on.
Then, it's yeah. I mean, you could again go to Target, pick up some of the shelf-warming Jurassic Park figures. Those are 4 inches. Grab a bunch of those. Put on some heads.
Do they still make those like kids playset figures where it's just like a regular little family?
Oh my god!
Yeah.
I saw a few on Amazon, and I was tempted. I was honestly tempted. Yeah,
you know, the kind of figures that you would see in Action League now, just to have that throwback.
Well, like I was also thinking, these would work as great humanoids as well. Yeah, traveling all the way to Kakai's world. So yeah, just random people would work as humanoids. There's also the I don't know if you ever saw them as a kid. They're predominantly seen at Big Lots now, but they're called World Peacekeepers or something.
Oh, is it those knockoff G.I. Joes?
Yeah. But I had
perfect.
They've been using the same mold since I was a kid, pumping out the same stuff. And like I bought some recently. Ooh, good, really good price, tons of articulation, and like they're solid. They're solid figures. Weird thing to endorse here, but like, yeah, go get those. If you got a
I don't really go to Big Lots, but I mainly see those when people at Walmart just like repackage figures with those.
Oh, are you serious? How many people are doing that?
I've seen it. It hasn't happened recently, but I had seen it like 5 different trips in a row. And it's always like Marvel movie figures too.
That's horrible.
Yeah.
Oh, also,
it's just like I picked it up off the shelf and I thought, that's not Dr. Octopus.
Also, I did want to note that at Walmart there are 4-inch figures. They're not the World Peacekeeping Force or whatever. It's like there's this line by Lanyard Toys that does other 4-inch army figures that are really dope, and they have like these huge play sets as well. Those are pretty good, and they're like dirt cheap. You can get one for like $3, or like a set of 3 for $5 or something.
Good for a diorama set.
Yeah, pretty much. Anyway, back to this post. Yeah, we get Shodo-O. We even get prototypes of Shodo-O 2, as well as images of shodo-x 7. Like, the full thing for shodo-x 7. We get V3 and X.
And their bikes, right?
And, again, V3 and X, those two came in Shodo versus 1. So
are these are these new figures, or are they just re-releases?
Well, I mean, they obviously updated the mold because they have been doing that progressively.
Oh, okay.
Especially for the ones that have bikes because they need to sit down properly.
Gotcha.
Speaking of which, we got both of their bikes.
They're goofy 70s bikes.
Yeah, but I love these.
Oh yeah, they're goofy in a good way.
Mm-hmm. I'm so glad. Can I just say I'm so glad that they're going back and doing these? Because like, when I first got into Shodo, I was late and I missed a wave, like a very critical wave, and I just fell all the way off. But now that Shodo-X is happening, I'm back on, baby. I can get all of them now. And this time, X has an actually painted scarf. He didn't have that in the first release.
That's game changing exciting. Right there.
Yeah. Consider this game changed.
And on that note,
yeah, Supermotion Ultraman. We got one guy here to represent.
It is Mebius. I was right.
Good job, Josh.
Yeah.
Everyone in the comments, put a clap emoji for Josh.
Yeah. I figured it out on my own, and then I had Twitter confirm it for me. So.
What, you asked Twitter?
Yes.
Good job.
And they all said good job, Josh. You're right, and we don't care.
Cool. Great. Hey, we also got Supermotion 5.
Oh.
I don't know if we saw this yet or not, because again, don't know Ultraman. But these are pretty.
Yeah, full disclosure, I don't know how Ultraman work.
Yeah. How people grow big? No idea.
How people grow big.
Yeah. That's what Ultraman
The
is.
J-Ride Watch.
That's right.
That is also true.
All right,
So
cool.
Super Mini Ply is also here, if anyone's interested in that.
Yep, it's a robot.
No,
That's
no way,
which
really.
one is that? Is that Battle Fever?
Oh wait, is that a Sentai product?
That's a really old Sentai Robo, I think.
Oh, I had no idea. Interesting.
For some reason I wanted to say it's the one from Battle Fever J, but I'm not sure.
I don't know. Your guess is as good as mine. Hey guys,
I know that-
in the comments, put 2 clap emojis if Malunis was right. 1 clap emoji for Josh, 2 for Malunis. I don't know.
I don't really deserve
10
one,
for
to
me.
be honest.
Yeah.
That one's a bit of a stretch, but I guess anything goes. Coming up.
That was a good transition.
We didn't even talk about him yet. Oh my god.
And it's already an hour.
Yeah.
This episode, oh my god, are you serious? This episode is a disaster. That was it for the Fig Soku, by the way. That we were just absorbing right then and there.
I'll take all the blame for that because I retweeted that post.
No, that's fair. That's fair. It's stuff I wanted to see, so I'm glad you showed it off. Hey, Malunis. Oh
Yes.
Oh. Steal my data, you bus.
But I probably should have used this time to paste this into Google Translate. See what exactly he said.
Guys, we're so prepared.
Oh,
like,
yeah,
you don't even
totally.
understand how prepared we are.
Iwai!
Yes, so happy birthday. In addition
Wait,
to
hold on. Did you put happy birthday in the translate?
No.
Okay.
But I did put it in the text that says it is the birth of a new combo.
Ooh.
Yes. In addition to Tato Ba combo, this lineup is Gata Kiriba. I'm just going to pronounce this the way it's been translated. Rudderer combo. And Sagozo. That one actually that translated pretty straight.
Yeah, that one's fine.
Oh my god, that's
Rudderer.
fantastic.
That was great. I'm so glad.
But yeah, all the major hits from O's are going to be included in this wave.
Yeah.
Yep.
I'm honestly surprised that Sagozo was chosen instead of like.
I thought it was just going to
Shouta.
be Tatsuba, Gatsukiriba, Ratsutorotar.
Mm,
And maybe
that's
Tajadol,
fair.
if you were lucky.
Yeah. Well, like, I feel like Tajadol is one of those, like, good heavy hitters for a second wave.
I agree. I just thought maybe we would get like all of the full combos that make up Tatsuba.
No, I get it. Yeah. But that leaves the door open for the potential, too, to be, like, Tajadol,
Well, yeah, I definitely
Shouta.
think we'll definitely get a 2. I think.
Yeah. Tajadol, Shouta, and like the purple dude version.
Oh,
Putotira.
Yeah. And then like maybe Tamashi, if we're lucky, if we're like absolutely lucky.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you'll be so lucky because you're gonna have to try to find it when it's the lottery figure.
I hate you. No, did we talk about that? Did we talk about that on the podcast?
I can't remember.
Malunis did?
Well, let me just finish this off.
Okay,
first.
all right, yeah. Finish him.
They also teased a very blurry image. Whose arm is that?
I don't know. Why would they sever an arm? Is it a
Unk!
Oh, see, I thought it was a reference to when Momo's arm was floating around in the O's new Den-O Kamen Rider movie thing.
Yeah,
that joke landed flat.
Yeah.
I believe you're referring to O's Deno All Writer Let's Go Kamen Writers.
Yeah, thanks for saving my joke.
that easy to remember movie title.
Of course.
Wow, this episode really is a mess.
Yeah. So yeah, I'm very excited for an Ankh. They also gave us the claws for Tora,
the
and the
very specific parts. Yeah.
Yeah, the Leo leggies for Bata.
Rising Hopper.
Ah, yes. A jump to the skies turns into a riding kit. Right? Why? Guys, that was it. That was the news.
My favorite part about that is how he kind of cut off at the end of that, so it was even worse.
It wasn't a cut off. I cut myself off.
Oh, never mind.
I was upset by the way that went. Hey.
So we've got a little bit of follow up for SHODO Hell and possibly a separate SHODO Hell.
Yeah.
Which one do you want to do first?
Let's talk about that because someone was kind enough, a listener of the podcast. I want to shout them out right here. Ultra Forever on Discord, and I'd assume Twitter. He messaged me saying like, "Hey, do you still need Soto Negadeno? It's on Yahoo Japan Auctions," which was really cool of you, dude. Thank you so much. But I was able to track one down on Mandarake with chicken dinner.
Asterisk.
Yeah, asterisk. Hopefully it gets here.
Well, you got the confirmation, so.
Yeah, that's true. It could lead into whatever happened to Josh's hell, or it could just like not be the right thing. I don't know.
That's very possible.
Or you could have gotten one of those sellers who's just like, here's a photo of Negadeno.
Oh my god, has that happened to you?
No. I have heard like a case like that went to court on eBay.
Oh wow.
Whereas some lady was suing this eBay seller because she sold her a photo of a cell phone.
Oh my god.
That's horrible.
Yep. Anyway, here's hoping that didn't happen to you.
Yeah. Hey, so yeah,
I better not receive a photo of the Comic-Con lightning set. After I just got done paying $80 for it.
I managed to claw my way out of Soto Hell. Josh, how'd you get in here?
Hi.
Hi.
Yeah, I can't wait until you guys will buy our new shirt design on RRR, which is going to be my tracking information map.
Yeah,
on a
the
shirt
map
design.
is tracking.
I'm definitely making that because I think that's the funniest thing ever.
You could put the tracking number is on that shirt too.
Okay, we gotta finish this episode so I can go make that.
Right.
That's amazing. Yeah, I gotta do that now.
Oh wait, I thought I lagged out and you were talking. Tell us about your Soto Hell.
Oh, yeah, okay. So,
oh my god.
Oh right, the topic.
Yeah.
So, my Soto Plus 1, which I purchased from Ami, has been sent back to Japan. It arrived back in Japan and is now back with Ami, and it did not make it to me after being shipped out on June 20th and then just dancing all over the United States for the month of July. So basically they have it back and they are like, hey, pay us again to send it back to you. And I want it. And I'm mad that it's still all messed up for whatever reason, because I still don't know what's wrong with the address, which is what they keep saying is wrong with it. So maybe I'll get it. I have officially decided that because of this whole debacle, I will not be going through with my pre-order on Plus 2. But so I guess I'll track down D-End later on, because that's really the figure I want the most out of that. So, yeah, it's just frustrating. I just want my Plus 1, so I can... Well, I want to figure out what case assortment I have, so I can let Kevin, or Black Kevin from the podcast know. So, yeah, it's just a frustrating situation. I hope I get it soon. I hope I get something resolved with Ami, or I just go through with paying for shipping again, which I hope I don't have to do because I don't think I should have to do that. It's just frustrating. That's my SHODO hell. But my SHODO Another One has shipped out from not AmiAmi but HLJ. So hopefully that goes a lot better than AmiAmi. Because I also pre-ordered, I did that a while ago, but I pre-ordered set 2 of Another through HLJ as well. So hopefully set 1 comes and it's all good. So that way I can keep my pre-order for set 2 over there and continue. I mean, mainly I want the Another Rider. So as long as they show up with no problems, then I think it will be okay. But yeah.
Your move, AmiAmi.
Yep, exactly. So.
Yeah, that's really messed up. Like, I've been using AmiAmi for a while, but
yeah, we know you're an official sponsor.
Yeah, man, I wish.
It's just disappointing because I never had any problem from what I've heard about the store, and I only used it because of the fact that +1 was sold out, or the pre-orders were sold out like everywhere other than that. And I wanted set 1 because I wanted the Future Riders, but I mainly wanted that really, really nice Decade that's in there because he has so many accessories and everything. Right. And so I pre-ordered it for there, and I mainly just want to know what happened, really.
Yeah.
They keep saying my address is wrong, but every email I've received from them has said that my address is correct. I know it's not a PayPal address issue because I've gotten other boxes in the time frame since it's been shipped out from AmiAmi that arrived just fine. So I know so it's not a PayPal address issue. It's not that. So I just don't really know whose fault it really is. I don't know if it's AmiAmi printed the label wrong, or if my post office just doesn't know how to read, or something. My post office does suck, to be honest. So. Because we have gotten plenty of packages that belong across the street, and vice versa.
Wow.
A lot, because...
Yeah, I do wonder if it's maybe something to do with the post office, because, like I was telling you off mic, I've ordered from CS Toys plenty of times, and it's worked just fine,
yeah.
But then there was just one time where the package didn't seem like it was arriving, and when I actually contacted the post office, they said... Oh yeah, that got sent back because the address was wrong. I'm not going to say how it was wrong, but it basically used a different street name that's vaguely similar to mine.
Oh wow!
Yeah, I mean, I remember
it was like a street name in another country, or not country, a different state.
Wait, so you're telling me you don't want to say on record on the podcast that your address is 4338? No.
I mean, like I do remember that because it's not that. It's not super common over here, but like I have had in the past mail that has just been completely wrong. We've received a lot of other people's mail, and it's not in like either we received mail where it's the numbers are right, but it's on like the west, or it's supposed to be like on the other side of the city and not my side of the city. Something like that. But like I remember like one Christmas time, like 2 or 3 years ago, we had these like 3 gigantic boxes that arrived, and not a single one of them was for us. they were all because like we had ordered stuff too, so we were expecting like bigger boxes, but they were all for like our neighbors across the street. And we were like, well, because they came over and they're like, hey, we think that you have our boxes, and we're like, yeah, we definitely do. So like it's or like I remember one time like an Amazon box arrived, but it arrived directly across the street from me, and
okay, that's not forgivable. Like for a different reason, that's not forgivable because Amazon has their own fleet, right?
Yeah. I think.
So,
I mean, I don't know. It's weird. I mean, because sometimes I get Amazon through, like, UPS, and sometimes I get it through, like, the actual postal service, so it's always weird.
Oh, but, really? So
yeah.
You don't get it through Amazon's actual...
No.
fleet.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Never
Well,
mind.
I mean, I don't know what the deal with my post office is, because, like, I just got the Beast Morphers figures the other day from Walmart. And they arrived fine, but they arrived, like... UPS the postal service came to the house, delivered packages, left, and then I was like, wait a minute, I didn't get my figures and they were out for delivery today. And then 3 hours later came back and delivered that. And I'm like, wait.
Oh my god. What if
I suspect it isn't.
Oh, go ahead.
I suspect it isn't Ami Ami's fault now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
what,
why.
What if the post office got scared of the Japanese and were like, no, these are evil demon runes. We must send it back.
No, I mean, because I've gotten ride watches and things recently that were international orders, and they arrived just fine. So I don't know. I really don't know. I don't know. It made it as far as multiple times. They made it to my city, and then after that, it just spiraled out of control. So I don't know.
That's fantastic.
But so I know that at least the city part of the address has to be right, because it did make it to the city. It just didn't make it to my house. So
that's incredible.
Which is really annoying too, because I live 5 minutes away from the post office. I could walk there very easily. So I just don't get why. I don't know. It's whatever. I'm just trying to deal with it, and hopefully it gets resolved easily, or as easy as it can be. And I don't know.
That sucks, dude.
Yeah,
I'm sorry about that.
Yeah.
Sorry, your post office is balls.
Yeah.
You have to. I'm not going to make that joke.
Great. Yeah, cool. Guys, I think that was a whole podcast we did.
Really? I wanted to do half a podcast, didn't it?
Oh, okay. Well, we could just cut this down.
Oh, okay, cool. Good,
Yeah,
you had me
great.
scared there for a second. I thought we accidentally did a whole podcast without us.
Yeah. Sorry about that. This is half a podcast now. Guys, thanks for watching. Also, thank you to all 50 of you that follow us now on the Twitter account.
Yay.
That's fantastic.
Nice.
Yeah. Thanks, guys. I appreciate it. And yeah, did you guys have anything else you wanted to plug?
Nope.
Not really.
All right, cool. Just remember, today's Monday, new episode of this, and then tomorrow we're going to be doing our watch-along and review of another episode of Kamen Rider Dragon Knight, and just all the regular standard RR programming should be coming to you. Yeah, that's about it. Guys, thanks for watching. Keep it juicy.
Fight the fight.
Yeah.
Must see,